Imagine a natural disaster happens right now. What are your plans? In Peru, today is June 1st, 2023. I'm Nelson Peñarera Castillo reporting from Sullana City. This is Live Connection. Popocatépetl volcano keeps central Mexico in alert. The mountain is almost 18,000 feet altitude. It's just 34 miles straight from Mexico City, but almost 2 hours by car. The Popo was throwing ashes, water, steam, incandescent rocks during May 2023. It's not the first time this Mexican volcano is almost to erupt. Its history, even since Aztecan times, is marked by this activity. In fact, Popocatépetl means smoking mountain in Nahuatl language. This is just one sample of intense volcanic activity around the Pacific Ocean. In Colombia, the Ruiz volcano was erupting during April 2023. It's more than 17,000 feet altitude. Also, it's 156 miles away from Bogota City. This mountain raised Armero Town in November 1885. The lava in the crater melted the ice and snow, then slided the mud down. This is called lahar. What is volcanic activity so intense around Pacific Ocean? If we extract all the seawater, we could see the sea bottom as a compact land. But this is just a first impression. If we watch slowly, we can notice there are cracks across that land. These cracks are called faults, and the resulting pieces are called plates. They are moving on. Talking about the place I am, the sound stage is on the South American plate, but below it Nazca plate is embedding. We have no volcanoes in Piura department, but we are exposed to earthquakes. That is another effect of living on a plate. In fact, there is a quake epicenter behind me, not right here, but 7 miles behind me. Two 6.1 magnitude events shook Peru's northern in July 2021 and October 2022. At this short time, we traveled more than 2,000 miles from Mexico to Peru, but the chain of volcanoes and quakes go around Pacific Ocean, as I told you. It's around 25,000 miles to be exact. From Peru, it continues to Chile, then Antarctica, then New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Polynesia, Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, Japan, Kamchatka, Kuril Islands, Aleut Islands, Alaska, west coast of Canada, the US, Mexico, and Central America, then Colombia, Ecuador, and finally Peru. That is the Pacific's Ring of Fire. It's the first zone in the Earth with most intense volcanoes and quakes. The second one is located from Indonesia to the Mediterranean Sea. The third one is located in Central Atlantic Ocean. As the Earth's crust is basically floating over trillions of melted rock, it's not steady. And this crust is basically floating, or is forming those pieces of land, the plates I told you before. These plates can be shocking, rubbing, or embedding. The direct consequence of quakes, earthquakes, and volcanoes. A related consequences are tsunamis ever caused by sea quakes or submarine slides. These are the bad news. The good ones are all that Pacific's Ring of Fire is under surveillance. National and regional agencies are sharing data around the clock, and these data are public at the most. You can get it by your favorite search engine. Rather, information only appears when the event happens, so you have to deal with aftermaths. And if you are not prepared for that, you could be one of that aftermaths. That's why prevention is pretty important. Why? Because prevention saves lives. As much as we know how a natural event happens, as much as we know how to deal with the situation, the best way to prevent is learning about the hazards around you. Use this information not to fall in fear, but to have a plan. What to do, where to run a way through, who does what at the time that the event happens, what to do after it happens. Those and more questions may be solved during prevention drills. They give us a right notion about how to act if something happens. So join the prevention drills. Ask your local authority if there is upcoming training, and overall, get ready. You can learn more about it. Go to factortierra.blogspot.com. Write disaster in the query box. Thanks for joining us Follow us with the hashtags Life Connection and Nelson Life. Find me on the social medias at Nelson Suyana. From Sullana, Peru, I'm Nelson Peña Herrera Castillo reporting. See you on the next Life Connection.